Hi chat. Hi chat. How are we? How are you guys? Hello, hello. Hi Misu. Asher, thank you for the compliment. This was done with the help of my friend Luna. Lunix. Lunix is very talented, especially with the art stuff. But yeah, hello, hi everyone. You need to start sending me dance vids. Honestly, go ahead. I really like um, seeing different ways of, or I guess like different styles, because everybody has their own style of dancing. So feel free to send me any. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay, my bad. I'm back. Asher, I'm sorry. Wait, how did I intimidate you? I'm sorry. How did I intimidate you? I would like to know. It was just spooky. Yeah, I guess sometimes it's like tone. Sometimes my tone may come off across a bit aggressive. Um that's not my intention at all. So I apologize if that's what happened. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I apologize. I know sometimes when like I type out, I come off as like very blunt or aggressive. Also, my chat's not working for some reason, and I don't quite like that. Let me see. Okay, my chat has not been working. Thank you. It's a very funny story. It's a very funny story of how I got the name. Um, you want Doritos now? I'm sorry, I don't have Doritos. Let me see if this will work without like screwing up my bitrate too much. Yeah, it's a funny story of how I got the name. Asher, thank you for following me. uh, I appreciate it. But yeah, so it's a funny story of how I got the name Goldfish. And I feel like I've told it several times, but I will continue to tell it again just because it's funny for a lot of people. So essentially what it was is that when I was growing up, I started getting a bit more social media, right? I started getting a bit more social media, and I wanted them all to have the same, like the same name, right? Same username, simply because, you know, to keep them all in order. To keep them all in order, and I didn't know what to have it as, right? My thing is not working. Let me see if this will work. Did it work? think it worked. No, it did not. That just looks ugly. Okay, we're just gonna take that off for now. I apologize. But I wanted to have all my usernames the same, and I didn't know what to name it, what to name them all. And so I was struggling a bit to think of what. And at that time, I was sitting at my desk, and in America, we have these large boxes of goldfish crackers. And so I was just eating, minding my own business. And I was just eating goldfish crackers, thinking of a name. And so I looked down, and I'm like elbow deep into this box. I'm elbow deep into those box. And I'm just like, you know what? Sure. Let's call it that. Let's call myself Goldfish. And so it was supposed to be a placeholder. I was meant to change it over the time. And then I just didn't. And so it stuck, and I have not changed it. I don't plan to change it because I think it's awesome now. He's a snack and sometimes smiles back. I always smile back. You just can't see it. Yeah, the salt was just everywhere, but that's the good part. We love the salt. We love the salt. The salt is the good part, and you cannot change my mind. Let's see. Yeah, I am a snack that smiles back. Okay. Let's see. This should work, hypothetically. Alright, somebody type in chat. I want to see if this works. I feel like I got it back and up and running. I should be working. Hey, there we go. That makes no sense, but okay. Alright, so now it works. I don't know what was wrong with it before, but now it's working. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, we should get on with the game, because I had a game for today. And wanted to keep going on with this game. I wanted to continue this game, just because, you know, there's a lot of bark. Oh, bark. I forgot you simped for one of the characters, Misu. No, oh god, now I have to deal with your simping. Now I gotta deal with your simping, okay. You know what? It's fine. Oh, your brand is a cat. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys choose shopping or sandcastle, fireflies, leaving it until the last one. Would you rather me simp for you or Nolani? That's a good point. Continue simping for Nolani. Normally I don't mind people simping for me, but you know what? You've done it a lot, so... Shopping? You guys okay with shopping? Yeah, long story because I sleep and sleep all day. Honestly, that is a mood. I wish I could do that, but I cannot take naps, so I can't nap. So okay, we're gonna go with shopping unless anybody has some complaints. Alright, going once, going twice. Alright, we're going with shopping. We're gonna go with shopping. This is Cove's dad, Get back before it gets dark, alright, sport? So Cove is our friend. The familiar voice drifted across the street and drew your attention away from the snail you'd been watching inch slowly across the pavement. Yo, snails? Snails are kind of cool. I like snails. They're better than slugs, in my opinion. Cove waited in front of his dad, pushing his green hair back off his face from where the breeze was blowing it over his glasses. That is a pain. I feel that. He looked to be paying only a mild amount of attention as he was being handed a few slips of green paper. Oh my god, he's getting the money. Snails got rad shells. Agreed. Sea slugs. Okay, sea slugs are different though. Sea slugs are actually kind of cute. Earth slugs, no. Asher. No. Asher, no. I'm getting my number, that guy with the blonde hair. God. My chat's just gonna be simping for all the characters at this point. No. He's getting that money though. You know what? It's fine. It reminded you of when you'd first met Mr. Holden, although he's probably not paying Cove to be friends with himself. That is true. We got paid to be Cove's friend. This guy right here. We got paid to be his friend. You would pay him? He is okay. Asher, I don't think you would want to simp for this man. When we were first introduced to him, he was sitting outside our door. Nobody was home, but he was sitting at the doorstep of our home, supposedly looking for his son that was missing. And then just proceeds to slip us a 20 and is like, hey, do you mind being friends with my son? I'll give you $20. That is this man. I do not trust this man. Cove is alright. Invite him in. No, I'm not gonna invite some random stranger that I didn't know into our house. I'm 8 years old in this game. As of right now, I am 8 years old in this game. I'm not gonna invite a strange man into my house. Cove's dad seemed to feel your gaze somehow, or maybe you'd made a noise, because a second later his eyes were on you. He waved you over with a smile. He's hot. He looked happy to see you, but you still felt a little weird for getting caught. You gotta learn how to be more sneaky. You brushed your hands together to free them of sand, then jogged over to join the two, smiling at Cove first, then his dad. Goldfish, hi.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. What excitement are you up to today, Goldfish? I'm taking a walk. I'm just taking a walk out in nature. Technically the neighborhood, but I'm observing nature. Is that his kid, bro? Looks nothing like him. Misu, it's in the name. Lil Goldfish. Asher's just gone down simping. Oh no. We've lost one. We've lost one to the game. I found a pretty cool snail across the road. There's a lot of snails around here. Mr. Holden grinned at you kindly. Also, the fact that they look nothing alike is because we don't know what the mom looks like. Also, that could be dyed. We never know. After you finished answering the question, Mr. Holden's attention returned to Cove, who was preoccupied with folding the bills he had in a tiny rectangle. Sounds fun. You know, Cove was about to hit the stores by the beach. Why don't you go with him? Oh. You gave a ready nod, turning to squint in the direction of the stores, like you could see the goods they had to offer all the way from where you stood. Misu's in it for the women. Oh god, Misu. Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't mind. Aw, let's go then. Let's go to the shops. Great. I'm sure you guys will have loads of fun. Okay, question is, how much money am I getting? Do I get money, or are we just going with off of the money that Cove has? And Asher can have the leftover men. Alright, Misu gets the women, Asher gets the men. Alright, cool. Mr. Holden reached into his pocket and pulled out a leather wallet filled with money. You found it odd, since your mom's only ever seemed to have cards in theirs. I mean, Mans carries cash. I don't know what he's running from, but Mans has cash. How much money am I getting? Do I get another 20? Here. He leaned in to pass a crisp 10 to Cove, giving him a wink and a whisper. What? Stop! Stop! Guys, no! One, bad Misu. Two, he probably could. Maybe. I have no idea. Asher, I don't know what you're like, so I can't determine that. But what is he whispering? I want to know. Get something for your friend, too. What's with the wink, though? Oh, that's why you're saying because of the money. That's why you said that, because of the money. Asher Live. Asher is live. That's your username. It's Asher is live, not Asher Live. Okay, sure. Okay, but what's with the wink? What is with the wink? Is that a double meaning? Am I too autistic to know what you're trying to say? A wink's a wink. What are you trying to say, huh? Huh?
Good kid.
That's my boy? What do you mean by that? I want to know what you mean by that. Please explain. I would like to know. Fourth wall broken? Wait, what? What was broken? What? What was broken? Fourth wall broken. What did he say? Oh, the wink. Okay. Okay. I get it now. I get it. I get you. Okay, I still don't know what the double meaning is. I don't know what you mean. Wait, is he blushing? Is he blushing? Why is Cove blushing? God. The connection reset. Damn. Sounds like a you problem. I think he's blushing. I can't tell. He has glasses on and they're kind of like red rimmed. Either that or I just can't see well. Misu! Be quiet, Misu! Cove's dad ruffled his son's hair as he was straightening back up. The bill in his hand still held out towards the green-haired boy. Take care. Alright. CSMP, please. No, the server's like that. The server's pretty laggy. Oh shoot, I skipped one. Cove accepted the bill after a second and slipped it into his pocket. Then with one last nod to his dad, he turned and started walking. Okay, let's go then. You followed after him, intrigued at the possibilities this outing might bring. Let's go. No, Misu, no. Bad Misu. Bad Misu, no. Alright, let's go into town. Let's go to the shops. Cove strayed from the gentle tide. Oh, towards the gentle tide, creeping up the sand, and you fell into place beside him. We don't get any money, you want a toy? Listen, I am not the one carrying the money. It was offered to Cove. Hopefully Cove will buy me something. I don't know. I'm just accompanying him. Misu! There will be no Kissing. We are 8. Okay. It was a nice day. The sun was shining, and there weren't many clouds in the sky, though the wind coming off the ocean kept it from being too hot. You took in a deep breath, enjoying the scent of salt and ocean air. Listen, we'll see if Cove buys us something, okay? Misu, why were you kissing people at 8? I feel like I should be a bit concerned. When you looked at Cove, he was dragging his feet through the sand a little, and you slowed down to wait for him. Didn't count because I was 8. I mean, if you're admitting you kissed people at 8 years old, I feel like because you wanted to be a Disney princess. Okay, you know, you know what? To each their own. Sure. Oh my god. Why is he bad? Why is Cove upset? His eyes searched the ground intently. Are you looking? You didn't feel the need to ask why. You're looking for shells. I'll ask what is it. At 8, I was eating rocks and dirt, running around into walls. Asher. Asher, what is going on? What? Okay, so not on the lips. Not on the- okay, you could have clarified that. You could have clarified that. The Asher is a leash kid confirmed. Okay. I'm gonna ask what is it? Just cause, you know, I don't know what's wrong. I'm not gonna assume. Oh, okay, that's fine, Misu. That is... okay, that's reasonable, though. Nothing. You sure? He kept staring down at the ground, though. You bit down on your lip a little, wanting to say something else, but not knowing what. The comforting sound of the waves filled the silence with pleasant white noise, and you played a little game with yourself as you walked along, getting as close to the water as possible without getting wet. It resulted in you having to run up the sand quickly when a wave rushed in more than a few times, and although Cove threw a few glances your way, he didn't say a word. Like dirty glances or just like looking at me kind of glances? I don't know. I'm over here trying to dodge waves. Wait, what was the question? Oh, he didn't say a word. Okay. What did you want to go to the shops for? Oh my god, it's Honeybee Live! We're not gonna hold hands, Misu! No, stop. Stop. Ash, no. We're 8. Hi, Honeybee. How are you? How are you, Honeybee? Yes, we are children. Please do not refrain from making those comments. We are children in this game. What do you want to go to the shops for? You need a new sand pail? I am doing great. I am doing amazing. Wait, why was that one guy winking at us if we were 8? I have no, he was winking at his son. He was winking at his son. He was like, hey, buy your friend something, wink wonk, and then it's just like, what? What does that mean? Anyway, yeah. New sand pail? Yeah, what happened to your old one? Cove narrowed his eyes, seeming to think deeply for a second.
Whoa.
It disappeared. What do you mean it disappeared? Did it go into the ocean? It's because Cove wants to hold hands with me. No, he doesn't want to hold hands with me. Look at this man. Look at him and tell me if, like, look at into his eyes. This man does not want to hold hands with anybody. Honeybee, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Wow, guys, we ruined the 69 streak though. Sad, but also pog because we're it's more. On one hand, more followers. On the second hand, no longer 69. Sad. What? Really? I'm gonna assume the waves swallowed it. Cove ducked his head down, lacing his fingers behind his back. It didn't seem like he was going to continue, so you nudged his arm. How did that happen? Well... No, Misu! Misu, please! Misu, please don't unfollow. Well, Cove opened his mouth, then shut it again, considering. I took it to the beach one day. Uh-huh. When I got home, it wasn't anywhere. Okay. Suggestion. Did you consider that you may have left it at the beach? Because that might have been the case. You left it there? Nope, it wasn't at the beach when I went back. So somebody stole it. Am I only a number to you? I mean, no, I'm kidding. No, you're not. You're not just a number, Misu. Okay? Don't be salty. Stay toxic. Okay. Misu, I know Noelani is not here, but I need water break. So, you know what? Water break. Oh my god. Ash, were you not following? I could have sworn. I could have sworn you had already followed. Were you not followed before? Or did you do it for the bit? I have no idea. Anyway, thank you in case you haven't, in case you weren't followed before. Oh, you were never following. Okay, I thought you were. Because you've been in my streams for a while now. I thought you were. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate the support, man. No. The Mine Brothers' name is also Ash. They're get gaslight the wazoo. What? Okay, so he didn't find his pail. Then you lost it. It disappeared. No, you lost it.
So...
What about you? What do you do out here? I don't know. I kind of just like the waves. They're kind of fun to play with. I didn't realize you weren't following. It's okay. I like looking at fish. I like looking at myself too. No. Fun to play with, not to eat. Yeah, don't eat the ocean. Not that fun. I don't come to the beach a lot. I like swimming. I have what's that one fear of deep waters? I want to say it's like thalassophobia or something like that. Thalassophobia or is that the fear of death? I do not remember. But I am afraid of deep waters. Eat seawater, drink sand, bite umbrellas. Ah, yes. The holy Trinity? Trilogy? I don't know words. I say it's the Markiplier fear. No, I don't like being in deep waters. Where deep waters in terms of like you can't see the bottom, right? Like it's so dark. I don't like that. I would like to see the bottom, like the floor, just because otherwise it gives me extreme anxiety. If I go, I sit in the sand and dig holes. Honestly, me too. I like to build sandcastles or just to dig holes until I find water and then just imagine any hypothetical scenario of whether or not I would survive on a stranded island. Hi Psycho, how are you Psycho? Yo, new mic Pog, let's go. You hate the beach because of it? Honestly, mood. Alright, I like to build sand castles. Last summer, Lizzie and I built one that was as tall as me, and sometimes they have sandcastle building did I miss one? No. Yeah. And sometimes they have sandcastle building competitions down by the boardwalk. Philosophobic? No, philosophobiia isn't the... That just sounds like you have a fear of philosophy. Let's go, Psycho. New mic. Philosophobiia, yeah. Philosophobiia just sounds like you have a fear of philosophy. Can you imagine you go play with some kids your age and a kid tells you their name is Goldfish? Leave me alone, okay? It's my name. Philosophobiia, fear of the study of knowledge, right or wrong values. Yeah. Yeah, so the fear of philosophy. Fear of philosophy. That's the kid you bully. Don't bully me. Don't bully me. That's a kid you become besties with. Ah, thank you, Asher. I would bully someone if they said they're called fish. Alright, you know what? Screw you, Psycho. Yeah, thalassophobia. Okay, thalassophobia. I was right then. Cool. I bet you could win. I mean, I don't know. Have I entered these competitions? You smiled at Cove. Maybe the two of you would build one together one day. Yes! Let's build a sandcastle. And teach bad words in Spanish. I already know Spanish, though. That's the thing. I already know Spanish. Okay. Alright, so we go over to the shops. Once you reached the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day, the call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind, and lots of salespeople trying to get attention. This is some nice music. This is awesome music. Guys, this song's a bop. This song slaps. Okay. Yeah, I am like 8 in this game. I'm getting rizzed up. Am I getting rizzed up? My boyfriend called me. Sad. Am I getting rizzed up? I don't know if I am. I can't tell. This is the struggles. The struggles. You sniffed the air as you walked beside Cove. You could still smell the ocean, but there were other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts. Ooh. It was nice. It was not very nice. It was alright. It was nice. I like it. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the familiar sights. There were so many things to do, you didn't even know where to begin. Guys, stop cursing in French, please. I skipped one. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just as excited as you were. Man's probably not as excited. Cove was glancing from one side off the street to the other, with a look in his aquamarine eyes that you couldn't quite work out. What's that? Cove pointed to a large crowd of people gathered near a few tables with large colorful umbrellas blooming from their middles. You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Don't bully Cove for his eyebrows. I know his eyebrows are weird. They're like really wavy and wiggly, but don't bully him just because of his eyebrows. Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander. Who's Alexander? In the center of the crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that had 3 long tails. Why 3? Asher, leave his 90s brown alone. Brows, okay. I've never seen that trending in the 90s though. I have never seen that trend in the 90s. There was a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read "The Great Alexander" in glittery golden script. Why tell people his name if it's already on a sign? My question exactly. My question exactly. Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards. Ooh. Maybe we could stay and watch? Cove glanced back at the man, then he briefly lifted his arms up off of his sides before returning them to place. You grinned, waving for him to follow you as you raced back to stand in the crowd. Let's go watch. Leave his 2021 trend eyebrows alone. Guys, stop talking about his eyebrows. His eyebrows, I know they're weird, but please. He's fine, okay? It's okay. His eyebrows are fine. With that, it began. The magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. Seaweed eyebrows. He's secretly a mermaid. If he was secretly a mermaid, I feel like we would have figured out by now, because he's already gotten wet before. And he did not turn into a mermaid. Alright, it was a 4 of diamonds. Alright, cool, 4 of diamonds. Am I supposed to remember this? Watch closely. Okay. That's why his hair is green. You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Suddenly, this man snapped his fingers and the card just disappeared. Wow! He's not amused. He's very not amused. The amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached out with a kind smile. What's this behind your ear? You backed away. Stranger danger, why are you looking at me? Please don't acknowledge me. I'm here for the performance. Why are we just looking at Cove? Like, I want to look at the trick. Honestly, mood. And I guess they didn't add that in. Nothing. Tell me. I would back away. I was like, please do not perceive me. I just wanted to see the show. I did not want to be in the show. It wasn't enough to deter him, and the crowd of people gathered behind you made it impossible to move any further. I'm trapped, guys. He smelled like popcorn and candy when he stepped closer, and you swallowed anxiously. You felt a tug, and then he pulled the 4 diamonds out from behind your ear. What? What? You knew that it couldn't really have come from your ear, but you still didn't get how he'd done it. There was light applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. Okay. Nice. This is for you. The card? Sure. Maybe, you know, maybe that's why they didn't put him in here. Because if they put him in here, then people would be simping too much for the amazing Alexander. Alright. You have plenty to simp for. The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump and tied them down to his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. And one for your friend too. Thank you for being my assistant. Okay, so I get a balloon. We both get balloon. DLC, $10 deal. What? Okay, but can I be the amazing Asher? I mean, you could. You just gotta learn. You just gotta learn how to perform magic. Wow, we get dolphin balloons. Now you were really grateful he chose you. After that, he went to somebody else in the crowd. Pick a card, any card. With the magic of video editing, anything is possible. Yeah, like watch this. In the future, this is gonna explode. This is where we insert any editing. It's like, alright, well, that happened. My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloons, the stuff with cards. Ko spoke plainly while reaching over to take the dolphin that had been designated for him. Cool explosion? Thank you. Maybe it wasn't so special. Cove is just ruining the fun. At least you had a fun time. You wondered if Cove's whole family was magic. What? Yes, because they're not there. His family is just magic. At least I had a fun time. You saw a magic trick and you got a great balloon. That was more than enough to make it a worthwhile event. You thought that if you could find a card to practice with, maybe you could make it disappear too. Probably. Who said I couldn't? Who said I couldn't? I make people smile every day. Who knows how? That is true. That is true. If we can make people smile even for a bit, you know, chances are we can make people a better place. Wait, we can make people a better place? We can make this world a better place. You know, that would have been a solid quote, but, you know, I had to go and ruin it. So, thank you, Misu. I appreciate you, Misu. Yay. Applaud Misu. We applaud Misu. We applaud Misu. I don't know if that's picking up, but you know what? I applauded you. The crowd started to clear some, and you noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly colored kaleidoscopes on display. Whoa. You picked up a kaleidoscope, you picked up a Rubik's Cube, 8-ball. Alright, Asher, you said you wanted a toy. Which one of these toys do you want? Which one of these toys? I'm gonna let you choose because you said you wanted a toy. Alright, we waited on Asher. Yes, you get to pick. You said you wanted a toy. So, all of them? We can't, that's not an option. It's either one of the three or none of them. Okay, we have Kaleidoscope, Rubik's Cube, and a Magic 8-ball. Because that's not an option. That's not something I can click. That's not something I can click. Right, Robin Steele, no. I'm gonna throw a fit right here. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you don't- okay, I'm gonna take Misu's advice. If you don't choose one, we're just gonna walk past them. We're gonna walk past the toys. A kaleidoscope? A kaleidoscope? I'm not 5. Shapes and colors. Alright, we pick up a kaleidoscope. Oh, these are cool. You shifted your balloon string to your other hand so that you could bring the mysterious tunnel to your eye. A whole palette of colors appeared right in front of you, spinning into all kinds of different shapes as you twisted the end of the tube. James! James! Welcome back, James. How are you? You want a voice act? Well, James is a voice actor. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm having lots of fun with it, and I'm assuming everybody in chat is too. I have no idea. I can't speak for them, but I think everybody's enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm getting a kick out of it too. Noelani, yes, we get it. You simp for Noelani. We know you simp for Noelani. Mermaid seaweed eyebrows. That one guy is hot. So Misu apparently sims for Noelani, and Asher sims for Cove's dad. What is it? Holden? Mr. Holden? I'm just here. You simped for the moms. Okay, so you simped for both of them, not just one. Alright. Fair enough. I'll let them explain themselves for a bit. What about the doors, though? What doors? What about the doors? You can simp for the doors? Alright, Ash is gonna simp for the doors. Cool. Go simp for the doors, Ash. God, my chat's weird. Cove picked one up and looked through, twisting the tube at the end. After a second, he set it back on the rack, moving to the other side of the stall. Yes, I do love you guys. Y'all are weird, but I love you guys. You look away for 2 seconds. He went under the awning, careful of his own floating dolphin, and you joined him. I don't want to remind him of his past. Not yet. Not right now. You gotta have to riz the doors. Oh no. Are you having fun? I don't really like it here. No, I want to check out the toys. But I want to ask, are you having fun? He nodded, and you smiled back at him, happy to hear it. Yes, because it's hard to make Cove happy sometimes, and so I'm glad he's having fun. Second one? Which one? This one? This one right here? Or is that a window? I can't tell if that's a window. I'm pretty sure that's a window. The first... No, too bad. Too bad. Too bad. I already picked the option. When Cove moved towards some stalls nearby, you followed beside him. Oh my god! Look at the keychains! Look at all the keychains! First thing you want to do on the SMP is make tacos. You should. I love these keychains. These are so cute. Oh, what if we get like matching dolphin ones? Because the balloons aren't gonna last. What if we just get matching dolphin ones? While Cove looked at sand pails, you were drawn to a table with colorful keychains laid out on it. They were sewn into the shape of sea creatures, and there was a plaque that read, "Handmade," standing proudly in front of him. That is cute. For them to be all handmade, that is awesome. That's so cute. Okay, there were lots of different types. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, a turtle. I want to pick up the dolphin just because I know we have the balloons that are dolphins. I don't know. They're all cool. They're all really cool. The one that maybe doesn't catch my attention too much is the shark. That's back there. The other ones are really cool, but I really like the dolphins. The dolphins are like nice and sleek. Dolphins are gross? Okay, realistically, dolphins are gross. But aesthetically, they're kind of cool. They look cool. But, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go with the dolphin. Turtle? Turtle, you guys want turtle? Wait, hold on. Can I do a thing? I can't. I don't know how to, shoot. I would run a poll, but I don't quite know how. It's fine. You guys can just put in chat. What would you guys like? Misu, I know you would like a turtle, but what does everybody else think? Either a turtle or a dolphin. I'm gonna put it between those two. Door. Ash, I get it. You like the doors. It's a sign turtle. Okay, turtle or dolphin. One of those two. I'm letting you guys decide. Alright. Asher, you guys have opinions? Ash, something that's not the door? Okay, fine. We're gonna get the turtle then. Pick up the turtle. Your hand stopped on a sleeping turtle, just barely poking its head out of the shell. Turtle. It had flecks of metallic green on its back. Oh, okay, that is cool though. If it's metallic green on the back, that is amazing. That caught the sunlight when you picked it up. That is cute. That is so cute. You remember the turtles you had seen in a movie. You had been memorized by the way they gently glided through the water. You were instantly enamored. Checking the price though, your heart fell. $6. You didn't know much about money, but you thought that it was a lot to spend on one thing. I mean, they are handmade, as from like, you know, adult perspective. These are like handmade, so $6. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. You barely had more than $5 bill to your name. Oh, you rarely had more than a $5 bill to your name. Well, we're also 8, so $6 is kind of a lot. Though that changed the day you met Cove and his dad. You still had the $20 bill Mr. Holden gave you, hidden away in your room. It was a grand sum of money, but you couldn't spend something that was at home instead of in your pocket. That is true. From an adult perspective, $6 isn't a lot. Yeah, that is true. Maybe you'd have to ask your moms to bring you here again one day, now that you knew what you wanted. Yep. Is that what you want? Why? Huh? Oh. It's $6. I didn't bring any money.
Alright.
It's fine. Are you sure? That's just my automatic response. It's always just, are you sure? Cove took the keychain from your hands, and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself too. I was always gonna get you something. I already got the money for it. You smiled, pleased to have things work out. It was nice of Cove's dad to let Cove buy something for you too. You had to remember to thank him next time you saw him. After Cove paid, the two of you stepped out from the store side by side, your balloon dolphins knocking together and spiraling around in the air. You watched Cove hold up his new pail to his face, examining it thoroughly. Hey, Cove. Yeah? Your dad gives out a lot of money, huh? I really like this keychain. Thank you. It's nice. Oh shoot. Cove looked further down the street where different food carts were lined up. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a light growl. He hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after— oh, you hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Let's get some food. Yeah! Oh, God. Yes, for an hour. Yes, for an hour, and you've been here for the entire hour. You two wandered around a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Everything looked delicious, and as the different smells, both sweet and salty, wafted over to you, your stomach growled even louder. Aw, thank you. That means a lot, though. That was one of the things I was concerned about when I started streaming, was because I feel like my tone is pretty monotone, so I tend to have to exaggerate what I say in order for things like to come off with the right emotion that I wanted it to. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everything looked delicious, and as the different music— oh, I already read this, yes. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agreed on pretzels. Pretzels are good. They're amazing, especially with the cheese. Ooh. Cove got something sweet and cinnamony, and you— cinnamony pretzels, what? What did I get? Yeah, with cheese! With chocolate, that's kind of whack. That's even more whack. One with sprinkles. Cheese. Let's go. Cheese. I can't even eat cinnamon, so I'm going with cheese. 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 You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. It was covered in gooey melted cheese, just the way you liked it. Actually, no, I like to dip it, so give me a little dipping cup and fill it with cheese. I don't like it being on top. It gives me the ick. It seemed odd to get a dessert pretzel before eating normal food. I mean, we didn't really have much money, did we? You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged the chairs out to sit down. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That sounds— I don't like that sound. That sound is horrible. These balloons are gonna make it hard to eat. I mean, you can just tie them to the chair. Cove placed his bucket on the table and he stared at his What? Cove placed his bucket on the table and he stared at his still balled up hand that was wrapped around the string. You opened your mouth to agree before an idea hit you. I know. After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere it wouldn't get sandy, you tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cove's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist. Oh. See, there you go. It's smart. You just were we not doing that beforehand? I feel like that was a no-brainer. Just tie it around your wrist and it won't fly away. You gotta make sure you secure a good knot, because if you don't, then it's just gonna fly away. Cove bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. After watching his balloon jostle around but remain attached, he smiled, satisfied. I'm lactose intolerant, don't eat the cheese. Too bad, I'm gonna eat the cheese. I like cheese. I like the cheese. You ever eat shredded cheese? Don't. I actually don't like shredded cheese. I like string cheese though. String cheese is good. Can you do it for me? He repeated the ritual. Cove struggled somewhat with the cast, restricting his fingers on one hand and a string already tangled around the other.
Okay.
Got it. The two of you spent a moment admiring your handiwork, both hands now free to allow easy munching on your pretzels. You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste on your tongue with a smile as you looked over to the ocean. Cool. After a time, you finished your pretzel. You were done before Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. Damn. Alright, I will sit here. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level. Then you held the dolphin in your hands, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. If you turned to face towards the ocean, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. Weak door, what? A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining parts of his pretzel on the wrapper, and he was gripping his dolphin too. Mine's name is Merryweather. He's the prince of the dolphins. They star in movies. Cherry, she's actually an alien. Mine's name is Sam. They're just a regular dolphin. And sentence with door. Alright, good on you, Ash. Either one of these two. One of these two. Should we have him Prince of Dolphins or just a regular dolphin? I'll let y'all decide. Prince of Dolphins or just a regular dolphin? Regular. Prince of Dolphin. Alright, we have a tie. We have a tie. We need one more vote. One more vote to break it. Okay, if not, do rock, paper, scissors. I don't even know. I don't know how that was gonna work. Let's do a regular dolphin. You sighed, thinking about how great it would be to have a pet dolphin of your own. What's yours? Cove considered the question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. It's... With the loud pop, the dolphin exploded. No! 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 Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no. For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock, like you. Then his cheeks puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten. Cove is shit. You offered to find Alexander. You didn't say anything, he would be alright. No, let's go find Alexander. Maybe he can give us a new one. Maybe the amazing Alexander is still here. I'm sure he'll give you another one if you tell him what happened. After a long second, Cove gave a tiny nod of his head. Ooh. Ooh. You know, it'd be really funny. You know, it'd be really funny if I left it here. I might just leave it here. I might leave it here just because, oh my god. This is the climax, guys. I'm going to save it here. And then take hand. Listen, we shall decide next time, just because this is a lot. But Plus, I've also been streaming for like over an hour. Even though I usually stream for like over 2. But, you know, we're gonna leave it here. Climax. Important 8-year-old stuff. His balloon popped. Just got jump scared so bad. How'd you get jump scared? How did you get jump scared? Oh, you're on the server. Okay. Weak? Don't call me weak. Don't call me weak. We'll leave. I am okay. 1, I am not weak. 2, I am just simply autistic. Okay. Oh, Ash is weak. Okay, I thought you were talking about me, that I like wouldn't hold his hand. No, I'm just autistic. Okay, so we saved it. You know, we're gonna leave it there for today. We're gonna leave it there for today, and then we shall continue it next time. Alright? Hope you guys had a good time, because I did. This is really fun. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.